everyone, my name is Geetanjali Singh and I am currently interning at LEXIS and Company, and the topic for today's video is about white collar crime. Now white collar crime is being considered as non-violent crime which is being committed with the sole intention of having financial gains and is mostly characterized by fraud or deceit. With the growth and expansion of the digital and technological mediums, the rate of crime such as white collar crime has gone high. Based on the commission and purpose of acts such as misappropriation, misrepresentation, or adulterations, the elements or essentials relating to such public welfare crimes have been ascertained. This white collar crimes involves existence of any form of conspiracies made by individual or members that are holding position of high status, acting deliberately with the object of gaining profit and demeaning and deceiving the front person, retain the confidentiality of the trade secrets with purpose of gaining higher competitive advantage in the market, less strict nature of the sanction that are being granted to the wrongdoers. There are several types of white collar crimes, and major types of white collar crimes are bank fraud. Crimes such as bank frauds are highly being committed by commercial bank by falsely representing to the customers. Cases involving negotiable instruments such as bouncing of checks, securities, and other related activities, thereby jeopardizing the relationship of trust and fiduciary against such corporate institution, comes within the purview of bank frauds. Another type of white collar crime is bribery. The people holding higher position are being provided with money with the objective of insisting the person to carry out their legal duties and responsibilities. Money laundering, the particular and the famous crime is being committed by hiding the original statement of ownership of the money gathered as a result of getting indulged into illegal activities. Tax evasion is the most and very favorable type of white collar crime which is being committed in India with almost every population, uh, with almost most of the population of India. In this regard, it can be stated that activities like tax evasion are being carried out with the motive of concealing the actual estimation of one's income that is taxable, with the assistance of various activities that acts as an eye to wash to authorities of government are being carried out with the motive of lowering down the amount of tax that is payable by the taxpayer, or paying nothing in which he has to pay. Now, food and drug adulteration is one of the major prevailing natures of white collar crime, of which the current Indian society is reeking. And it is a victim in the is the act of making adulterated food and drugs to be sold to the general public, thereby defrauding and demeaning them, causes large number of damages to the health. Now, white collar crime and Indian Penal Code has been very significant, stringent and specific punishments of offences that falls within the circumference of white collar crime. Discussing in the same, we'll process the analysis. Number one is corruption. As per the definition, corruption means the prevalence of dishonest intention and illegal behavior which are being exercised by individuals holding position of authority, power, and status. Misappropriation of public property and breach of trust. In section 403 to 409 of IPC, it deals with the aspect of dishonest misappropriation of property, including the criminal breach of trust, etc. As well. Now, forgery is another aspect of an offense which is being attached with white collar crime in India, which involves the act of forgery defined under section 463 of IPC, and it makes clear circumstances of forgery whereby any individual creates any false documents or any electronic record with the intention to receive unlawful gains and demean the front person or injure any other party, then that it amounts to the commission of forgery. There are other rules and legislation that for the prevention of white collar crime in India. In order to deal with the increased nature and variance of white collar crime, India has adopted different types of legislation that has potential of covering all such types of scrupulous activities, And some of the major acts promulgated of the same includes the Companies Act of 1960, the Income Tax Act 1961, Indian Penal Code 1860, the Commodities Act 1955, Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, the IT Information Technology Act of 2002. With the advancement in technology and the development of internet worldwide, the generation of cybercrime has also gone high. In India, in order to deal with such computer related crimes, the Information Technology Act 2002 has been passed. Special section of provisions relating to white collar crimes and their punishment has also been included within the ambit and concerned act so as to prohibit and make the less of white collar crime. The Import and Export Control Act of 1950, the Special Court Trial of Offence in Relation to Transaction in Securities Act, the Central Vigilance Commission Act 2003, and the main two acts, that is Prevention of Money Laundering Act of 2002. This particular acts aim at the objective of restricting any forms of activities that comes under the ambit of money laundering. And Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 is in order to deal with the issues relating to the increased case of bribery and corruption within India. This particular act focuses on to serve a consolidated provision of IPC, CRPC and restrict the same. That was all. Thank you.